Hello and what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. And in today's video there's gonna be lots of things to cover, such as the new resistance event that came out yesterday that I'm excited for, along with a patch update that I'm gonna be reading the patch notes in a couple of moments. But for now I'm gonna go and head on to the headquarters so that way I could show you guys the new changes that came to the headquarters. So I'm gonna load up the headquarters and I'll meet you guys in a couple of seconds, I guess. Okay, so I finally loaded the HQ, and right off the bat, once you load the HQ, you're gonna see a couple of changes. And these new changes include a brand new card that's in the middle of the HQ, along with some flags, a new person that replaced the lady, which is the guy from the Winter Siege event. Also, Major Howard has a few special orders that you could complete. And if you go to your supply drops by pressing E or whatever you use, I'm using PC currently right now because that's what I always use, and you're gonna see that there's these new supply drops. Now these new supply drops are called the resistance supply drops, and what these do is they basically do the same thing that the winter supply drops did, and it is that they give you different items such as variants if you get very lucky by opening the supply drops. So that's how you basically get all the DLC weapons that are new that came out with this event that I'm gonna talk about in a moment right now. So that's the only way to get it, by completing special orders from Major Howard, and the other way is to complete contracts from the quartermaster. So that's the only two ways to get these resistance supply drops, the same way you got it with the winter. So you're gonna notice that once I go to Major Howard, I'm gonna pick up this special order. Now this special order is from this new DLC weapon, which is called the Orso, which is a SMG DLC that you could get by completing special orders from Major Howard. That's one way to get it. The other way is by getting it through resistance supply drops. You could get different variants such as the epic and heroic variant for this DLC weapon, which is similar to the Sten from the Winter Siege event that people got from completing the special orders or the the winter supply drops. Now this is another DLC weapon, and this one is called the Gewehr, however you pronounce this AR. It's very difficult to pronounce, but this is one of the DLC weapons that you could get, another one other than the Orso. And I think there's more coming, I'm not really too sure. But for now I'm basically telling you guys what's available for you to get right now, right off the bat in this resistance event. Oh, and one final weapon that I'm gonna talk about, and it is the 9mm SAP, I think that's what it's called, and it's a pistol that you can unlock by prestiging this new division that came out, and it is made and inspired by using only pistols, and it is the resistance division, where I'm gonna show you guys the different abilities that you could get with this division. But at one point in the video you guys could pause it because I actually selected in this video the class setup that I was making with the new resistance division. So, and the following abilities are to have a pistol tactical knife along with scrambling the enemy's mini-maps, additional pistol attachments, and swap weapons faster. And the final one, which is the 4th level for this division, when you level it up, is going to be a mini-map indicator in the direction of close hostiles, which is technically, wait for it guys, and it is the 6th Sense from Black Ops 3. Yes, it was inspired by this perk. So do you think this is worth it? Well, in my opinion, I don't think this is worth it to run it in your class setups. Personally, because this is made around pistols and knives only, and I kinda already like the divisions that you can actually get in the game. For example, like airborne, infantry, mountain, expeditionary, and also the armored. And those are really good already to use. So since I'm running out of time in this video, I'm gonna read you guys the patch notes right away, and I'm gonna explain it to you guys very fast so you guys can know what updates came to this game along with the resistance events. So let me just whip out my phone very quickly, and okay, so here it is, and I'm gonna read it to you guys. Starting with number 1 is going to be the VO lines in war mode were louder than intended, so the announcer in the war mode was very loud and they probably didn't want it to be that loud. Now the second one is going to be the turn down Foley footstep volume as well as the other player's footstep volume. And it says in parentheses, I hope we didn't nerf them too much, to be honest. So yeah, that's another patch update that came out, because people were sound whoring enemies and they thought it was too loud, so they decided to give the footsteps a nerf, so that way people won't sound whore as much anymore and people will actually stop camping in corners and stick to playing the game for real. And the last one is going to be the friendly shell shock no longer impacts player movement. VFX and screen shake still present, but player movement and look speed pause reductions to have been eliminated. So I'm glad this came out, because every time a teammate uses a friendly score streak, it is annoying to deal with, because when I engage in a gunfight and say there's, for example, a artillery barrage shooting at, for example, hypothetically point A on domination, and there's an enemy trying to capture that point, I'm just trying to defend that point from the enemy, but no, I lose that gunfight because unfortunately my screen is shaking after the score streak was used. So this is why I'm very glad that this came about to the game, this nerf to the screen shake, and I thank Sledgehammer for this, so now I don't gotta deal with it. But yeah, that is basically all I wanted to cover in this video, so please enjoy the rest of this gameplay, and if you guys like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, if you're new, please subscribe to my channel, because I have a sub goal and I really want to reach it by the end of this year. So anyways, thanks for watching everybody. Have a happy event in this resistance event. Remember, grind, get all the DLCs and stuff. Thanks for watching everybody. 1 like equals 1 DLC weapon, and stay tuned for more.
Enemy capturing Able. Enemy contacted Able. Taking Charlie. We control all objectives. Hold the line. Enemy contact at Charlie. They're taking Charlie. We lost C. Cease fire! Man down! Man down! I'm trying to fire! In a plane wreck! Domination. Take control. Capturing Charlie. Advance and take position. We're dug in at Charlie. Enemy controls Able. We have the lead. Recon airborne.
We're losing!
Securing Baker. Taking Baker.
Taking heavy fire!
Closing with Baker. Closing with Able. Securing Baker. B captured. They're taking Baker.
Enemy is down! On the balcony!
Closing with Able. We control all objectives. Hold the line. Fire and move. capturing Able. Able is lost. They're taking Charlie.
They're in the trench!
Taking Able. Charlie is overrun. Counterattack. They're capturing Baker. We hold Able. They're capturing Baker. Enemy contacted Able. They're taking Baker. Recon aircraft ready for mission. Recon searching for targets. Care package on the way. Check the drop zone. Stop flight concluded. Closing with Charlie. They're capturing Baker.